No,
Top notch right there.
Mid lane is going to be tough. It's a tough matchup for Quap. One of the toughest matchups in the game. You just keep getting Dragon Slaved. You have less armor, less attack damage, less range. Just everything is worse for Quap. But then you get level 6. You know, some good rotations could possibly net a kill on the Lina.
Is Lina's game as fragile as I think it is? That's why I was being a Lina hater. Because the games we've seen Lina, it's been like 2 deaths and that's it.
It really depends on how you itemize. This game, he's probably going to go into a somewhat early BKB. Then you're not as fragile, especially because most of the damage is going to be magic, especially in mid game. And really, this game is just pick to lane well against Quap and be a counter to the Phoenix egg. And the late game Lina can be really scary, you know, because she can farm fast. His new Adder lens into Octarine is very good on her. There's a lot of plus points for picking the Lina. But as you said, you die a couple of times, it can really go the other way also, where you just become a non-factor.
I think the Phoenix, obviously the Supernova game is very difficult. But the positioning of the egg has to be pinpoint perfect.
If you're just out of position a single millimeter, you're dead. They have Juggernaut, Bloodlust, and Lina. 3 egg counters.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're level 18, when they're level 7, you can just die.
In this 4 position Void Spirit, we were thinking it might be mid for a while. Going after him. Timbersaw across. Khezcute taking some damage here. It's going to be enough to kill Jabz. Doesn't look like it. Drew still chasing.
Another egg soon. Nova.
Oh, another shot. Timbersaw, first blood for Drew. I think he had given up first blood the first 2 games, and now he finally gets one.
Yeah. We have seen Timber dominate some troll lanes lately, so we'll have to see how this one goes. But Lich troll, one of the better troll lanes in the game. Good synergy there. Choosing to go for early boots.
Yeah. Is this an Ags game for troll? At all?
Nah. I think let's go Battle Fury into BKB, Saint Joshua,
That was my
Abyssal Blade.
follow-up question. Battle Fury or Maelstroms?
Now Maelstrom is, it's decent, but Timber's gonna build a hood. Juggernaut is just gonna spin. They're gonna build multiple BKBs because of egg as well as arena. So Battle Fury makes more sense.
Right.
And
Battle Fury queued up already.
He'll have to get a basher as well, because as I said, they'll have a lot of BKBs. Best way around that is spin bot lane.
Raven.
Almost spin ready. Be a little careful here.
We saw Raven playing this jug earlier. Ooh.
Healing Salve cancelled.
Nicely done by Hyde.
And now they use their own.
Another salve.
Now they have to fly out some more salves. It's 0 region right now. Last tango.
Keeps it going, gets back to about full health. Yep. Raven not as fortunate, not as luxurious in the heal game. And again, off-lane bottom for FBZ.
Yeah.
We're seeing this so much out of both China and SEA.
It's usually also that you can get it always in time, you know. As mid lane, sometimes you struggle to get it in time for the minute 4 rune. But as off lane, he will always have it before minute 5.
Pushing across, Resonant Pulse, Drew. Shield on him. And actually, Masaros is pretty low. Drew trying to get the kill onto the Timber. Fairy Fire, Timber Chain, Drew low.
There's 8 magic.
Not a lot of mana.
You can already see pressure's mounting up on the troll.
Yeah, but also on the Timber, like that's close. Like,
yeah,
you need to be careful at least till level 4 or 5, and then you're fine.
Yeah, I know they're both full again. The Power of the Salve. That could be a good movie name.
It'd be one of those good, you know, the guy who makes the patch.
Ice Rock?
No, he makes the patch posters that look like movie posters.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, the Power of the South. I feel like that would be a good one.
I feel like I'm actually just a genius and probably chose for a career, but a lot of Harris damage down here as well. I don't know through how much region they went through in this bottom lane here. Spin.
FBZ, Blade Fury on him, goes for the TP to the tier 1 tower.
Full bottle, bounty rune's coming up. He's probably just gonna give it to the Phoenix. Yep. Phoenix picks it up for him.
Fill my bottle while I get solo XP.
Yep. He's fast fingers. Masaros. Quick boy.
At least so far. Here again, Jug in trouble.
No spin. Healing what up though.
Yeah, but it's not going to be enough. They'll get the kill on a Raven. Big kill here for Boom.
Up 1k gold already. But mid lane we can see 12 CS behind, 13 denies behind, struggling quite a bit. One rotation could change all of that in an instant.
Yeah, just needs that 6 to work with. But for the moment, Moon's got his 6, so he can...
It's a brutal lane. Like, Quap, as I said, loses in every regard in that lane.
Yeah.
It's really just a lane counter pick
is under attack.
and counter to Phoenix. But if any of them ever get on top of you before your defensive items, you're in trouble.
I just think that Lina's game is fragile. Also, if this Mars gets a quick blink,
Yeah, I mean, if you
can
catch
focus
her,
the Lina. You're not. I don't think you're getting away.
I always compare her to like a magic sniper,
Yeah.
where you deal a lot of damage, but as they get on top of you, which they're planning to do right now. An Icarus dive here on top with Sonic Wave. So
But that leaves FBZ by himself immediately into the TP again as the stun was used by DJ. Just back to the tier 1.
yeah, time, full
Has a
bottle
full
again.
bottle.
Oh,
Mikoto use that Sonic Wave, gets the kill onto the Timber, and again, another fragile hero.
yeah.
Because usually we see Timbers, they're working with a really good early game, and then from there,
Not so much this game.
they
He's
come into a
1,000
big
gold
game.
behind.
Yeah, and when you have a bad start as Timber, working from behind is never really the best point for you to get something done.
That's honestly one of my bigger reasons why I chose Boom. I think this Phoenix is not really gonna have a good game. Yeah, I did.
He definitely shows Fnatic.
Oh, what? I said Boom at the end. Anyway, why I think it's better for them is Phoenix is a support who can have impact, you know?
Yeah.
But a poor Timbersaw, you get Sun Ray, you get Quap Wave, there's so many ways to deal with you, you know? Spear even. Poor Timbersaw is just going to be a liability, whereas a poor Phoenix can still have impact in those fights.
Well, the thing is, Lina can become a liability as well.
Such a good spear.
FBZ's been on him.
Now, stopping him from getting the Fire Blast out.
Still working with this 1k lead. Fnatic yet to get a kill.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Jug's courier goes down. For those of you who didn't hear that, I'm pretty sure Black just asked
happened.
production if he chose Boom or
Dire's top
Fnatic.
tower is
Nothing
under
happened.
attack.
Prediction King is very important, by the way.
Yeah. You know, we all want to have our head on some other head. That's
Yeah.
what we all live for.
I'm waiting for them to turn him into Mikoto, mainly because I'm the shortest one here. First sniper.
Short and height, but amazing in attitude.
Prediction. Yeah. Oh, wow. Valley. Drew level 7. This is
Scanning.
one of the first games I think Drew's really been top in the game.
Yeah, he's taken
Through
off
the
this
lane
game.
phase.
And Perseverance picked up one of the best items, of course, to just sustain himself on the lane.
Radiant's
He
middle
might
tower
want to
is
TP
under
away
attack.
soon and pressure the bot tower together with the Mars, who now has ulti available as well. Or they could do a coordinated rotation on the Lina, who's now just taking the jungle.
Yeah.
Because that Void Spirit desperately needs levels. He's not having a good game at all.
Do you willingly give up this tower, though?
Which one? Middle?
The top tower, if you're Dire.
No, but you can defend it. With rotations.
Yeah, they're bringing 3 over.
It just feels a bit bad as troll too, you know, because like you're not as efficient as you possibly could be. But top Quap could possibly TP. TP now, Quap
They'll
TP.
look over at Khezcute, they'll take the Lich. But now the focus and attention is on Masaros.
Who is
He
fine.
might be a little bit far
Radiant's
behind
courier
on getting
has been
this. He'll
killed.
take out his courier. He'll Timber Chain away again.
Oh, Lina.
There's the Lina getting caught. Icarus dive. And they should get the kill onto Moon. They will. That's a very good trade for Boom.
That's what we spoke about. You get caught out once, get blown up immediately. She's having a really good game, but that sets her back significantly. Quap and Lina almost same net worth. Timbersaw still struggling.
Yeah, and that means Lina's game is going to slow down a lot, and then you've also got Timber who's struggling, so at least right now,
Troll is massive, by the way.
Fnatic's
800
game
gold
is
for
all
Battle
great.
Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah. Troll is massive. Massive. We could be looking at like a minute 11 Battle Fury here.
Wow.
Up 2k gold at this point. Doing a very good job.
And so far, Drew is sticking to the items we would like to see from him. Obviously, for us, that's preference, but I mean, especially last game, it was a little questionable, his itemization.
This game, I think, is really good so far. We'll get a little bit more critical as the items build up.
Yeah.
Of course, Battle Fury is one of a pretty standard build nowadays on Troll.
Dire's top tower
And
is
between
under
that
attack.
and Melton,
We'll see if they try to defend bot tower.
Radiant's bottom tower
Probably
is
not,
under
though.
attack.
do they have
Troll.
enough time to go back top if they take this tower? They do have Clip.
They do have Quap also can rotate.
Dire's structures are fortified.
100 more gold for Battle Fury.
Dire's
It's
top tower
scary
is under
timing.
attack.
Yeah, it's really good.
He's gonna be really big. Protecting the catapult from the tower as well.
And this might be
Radiant's bottom tower
one of those games
is
where
under
you finally
attack.
do
Dire's
see
top
Drew
tower has
Shine
fallen.
through, yeah.
shine and then look like that hard carry that some of us have been expecting him to
Radiant's
be, and
bottom tower
knowing
has
he
fallen.
can be.
Yeah. I mean, I've played with him in the past. He's a really good player. He just, you know, sometimes he struggles to make things work, make ends meet. But this game seems to be phenomenal so far. Jug going to a Maelstrom, opposed to Battle Fury, which is probably good considering his game is slowed down immensely. It's like the second best farming item on Jug, behind Battle Fury.
There's the Battle Fury, 11 minutes, 30 seconds.
That's
a
a
very
fast time.
quick Battle Fury for Drew.
And now just stack the Ancients, farm that up, get your next item. Not even stacking, getting a bit lazy. What is he stacking? Stack it.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Nice.
There it is.
Good stuff.
The dragon maybe question it.
Yeah, the dragon was like, no, I don't want to share my home with these dirty lizards. Or whatever that is.
Dragons?
Oh, you used ult for that. Interesting. I mean, at this point, you're not looking to fight, you're just looking to farm. So, it's not bad at all to just heal yourself back up to full, once you've lost quite a bit of health. And Phase Boot's already completed. Going to the Yasha next. We'll have to see if it's going to be Yasha BKB or Saint Yasha into BKB. Both builds are very popular. And Fnatic truly played slow.
Yeah. But that might come back to bite them.
Quap is actually ahead of Lina, and that with now Troll, massive advantage over the Jug, over 2,000 gold ahead.
So you've got the Battle Fury.
Yeah.
You're looking to finish the Yasha.
Giant are
When's your fighting
scanning.
point for Drew?
After next item. Whether it's Saint Yasha or Yasha BKB, that is a strong point.
Okay.
I mean, he can still join fights because Troll, of course, has his ult, where it's just invulnerable, you know. But he will have to make sure he doesn't die, because his game right now is absolutely perfect, and you don't want to mess it up by, stepping into the wrong neighborhood.
Arena, Lina caught again. The spear lands. And dead for the second time. Moon. That's problematic when you're playing on this Lina.
That was very well played by the Mars. He faked his spear,
Radiant's
which forced
courier
out a
has
Yules
been
from the
killed.
Lina, punished, comes down, eats his face. Another one.
TP's in, the spear's on point. They've got the Sun Ray. Masaros looking to maybe go on this, but he's got no trees to attach to.
He has a hood though, he's very tanky.
Thinking about going in, maybe just forcing them back to take this tier 1 tower mid.
He will probably be able to defend that as Timber. You don't quite have the tools yet to kill him. Probably waiting for the Ogre to Quap. And then you're ready to really turn on the heat. Okay, now you have an Ancient stack, which you can farm eventually. It's just gonna take you so much longer than a Troll. Because obviously you just have the Maelstrom to work with, which only does half damage to the Ancient, and you don't hit all of them at once.
Still just falling behind.
We can just
Drew
see-
making his own stacks.
Yeah,
He's
we can
almost
just see
got
him
this
falling
Yasha.
behind. Further and further. 3,000 gold at this point.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get worse if Fnatic chooses to just sit there and watch. Trying to make something happen here.
Follow it up with the Laguna Blade. They'll take Mikoto's life. But he
Amazing kill.
finished off the Orchid. That's big here for Boom. I think they can make a lot happen with the mobility that they've got and the advantage that they have right
It's
now.
also scary though, because until you BKB, you're very fragile as well. And Lina building into a BKB herself, spoke about it. To be able to get into the Master Arena, keep yourself safe.
Almost Blink Dagger for the Mars. So this is a timing.
It is. They're probably going to be looking to smoke up with that.
Yeah. They'll have
Orchid.
that timing, and they'll also have the BKB on troll timing.
Yeah.
Or whatever that third item
They
is.
probably want to...
It is BKB.
Yeah, Yasha at the BKB is a good choice. They probably just want to smoke up right now with the Orchid, with the Blink, and just get something done, you know, while the troll is farming. He can join if he chooses to, but it's probably better off that he just farms his BKB. Once he has his BKB, he has nothing to fear in this game at all. Juggernaut matches up very poorly into the troll. If he gets a basher after that BKB, then suddenly Lina doesn't feel so happy anymore either, you know. Can't just sit there with the egg. Abyssal Blade is going to be a massive tool this game.
Yeah.
But they don't really have much lockdown.
Mikoto blinks forward, has the Orchid looking over at this Void Spirit. Sonic Wave, Orchid Burn, not enough. Masaros is in. They dissimulate, thinking about jumping forward onto Boom. That's a bit ambitious from Mikoto.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the troll didn't just hit him once or
Dire's
twice.
top
They didn't
tower
jump forward,
is
they didn't
under
go for the
attack.
Void Spirit. It's like once they saw the Timber,
Yeah.
they didn't want to commit for the kill when they could have probably gone north out anyway.
Yeah, you know what they say, hesitation is defeat. They could have definitely just gotten there for free and gotten out easily,
Yeah.
but a little bit scared there, a little bit timid.
Yeah, not the worst cooldown on the Sonic Wave, but still not one you want to
Still a
be
huge
waiting
tool.
on. You want to get those early kills. You want to pump your lead. You'll aim the rain. These combos feel deadly, and so far they are. Now the Arena down, and a first hit Root. Coming in onto Moon, getting the kill on Lina, looking over at Jabz, making a double kill for Drew.
Not so worth it
Dire's
anymore.
middle tower
No,
is under
Look really
attack.
good,
Worth it anymore.
but you get caught in the arena. Even if he doesn't get the root, the Lich has the Sinister Gaze to
Yes.
pull him out of it. But still, first at root is a good sign for things to come.
And it's Drew getting active.
Radiant's
It's
bottom
Drew
tower is under attack.
playing, I would say, in a way we haven't seen him play yet.
Yeah, he's feeling himself.
I don't want to be
this game.
hypercritical on him because obviously he's a good player, but you know, you look at the last two games, and game one obviously they got rolled over pretty hard, and game two felt more on Mikoto than it was Drew. This game it feels like Drew can't what he wants out of the map,
Is under
and
attack.
he's gonna prove a point with this game in the moment.
Pace he's playing it. Very, very possible to make that statement, you know?
Yeah.
That he can compete with the top dogs.
Fnatic, a victory over Fnatic for Boom,
Would be
it
massive.
would shake up the whole table.
Yeah, they would be suddenly quite comfortably at the middle of the table while beating Fnatic.
They'd be technically ahead of them at 2-1 with a victory
2-1.
over.
Yeah, head to head. Fnatic is 2-0 right now, correct?
Yeah, and they're 4-0. Well, pre this matchup.
Yeah,
They're
but then
5-1 now.
Middle
Then Neon
tower
Sun,
is
he's
under
sitting at the
attack.
top very comfortably. 3-0.
Like this, yeah, this series is massive for Neon. Like if Fnatic lose, you'd probably say Neon have a 80+% chance of making it to the main.
Yeah, they're still gonna fight against Fnatic as well, of course. Oh,
They
what?
find Lina again. They've got the silence, but through the trees, is it enough? God's rebuke.
Okay.
In the air. Here comes Fnatic. Sonic Wave is used. The arena's down. Raven into the early blade period. Mars trying to run away from this one, but there's the Omni Slash, and he'll fall.
Bit deep.
Very far, but it is shutting down the Lina's game, or at least trying to. Unfortunately, there the Mars dies, and you can see how far behind he is from Masaros, as a lot of the farm is going the way of the Pain and the Troll. Well, they want to still fight. They got the Silence Shadow Strike coming in on the Ogre. They'll find the kill on a TJ. Masaros slowed up, hit with the Sinister Gaze. They're chasing Raven. He's already used the Blade Fury. The Astro Tip across Drew as well as Mikoto. They're trying to get on top of Raven. He's not gotten a lot of matter to work with. Doing a lot of health. And he'll find Raven, get the kill onto the Jug. Masaros now yules up in the air on the Lich. But can they save Khezcute? They've slowed up Masaros. They also killed Raven's Courier. That's the Manta recipe down for a little while. And the TP out from Masaros, away from Boom. Enough to escape. However, that's Boom getting 4 kills in that engagement total after killing the Lina earlier. And coming away with a Roche to go on top of it.
Massive advantage at this point. And it might be one where, you know, it might be a little bit too big of a gap to close at this point. Your lineup is very fragile. Timbersaw doesn't really have a game. Lina's game has been
Fallen to the dire.
really shut down at this point.
Yeah.
He died many, many times before his BKB, which is a strong timing in this game. And Juggernaut just cannot stand up to this troll. 5,000 net worth ahead at this point.
Wow.
Closing in at like almost double his net worth. That is crazy.
If you're Boom, are you putting the pressure on immensely? Like, are you using this Aegis to go high ground?
Not high ground, but you're taking all the tier 2 towers, and you're choking them in their base. Every time they go out, you punish them.
Yeah, they've got 2 on top, some tier 2 still standing.
I like it.
I want to see how much they get out of
if
this.
If Troll goes for an item build that a caster said he should go for, you know, that means he understands the exact problems and the solutions to this game. Because like he's going for the basher right after the BKB.
Yeah.
It's very, very important because it is BKB lockdown, the Jug lockdown this game. You need the Abyssal Blade ASAP.
Going for a build of the Animus. I don't know if you're listening to my Void Spirit getting burned out. Spirit Vessel with the Sun Ray.
Yeah.
And it's just easy pickoffs at the moment. Smoke breaks.
And
Drew just coming across I think he was so unaware.
Yeah, he was just waddling by.
Like, Raven on the high ground.
No basher though, yet. If that's a basher, he might die there. Oh, he missed the stun again.
Supernova, but the egg, it will bomb. Sonic Wave, though, committed. Laguna comes in, the blink forward, BKB pop by Moon. Mikoto's the one in trouble. One more shot will get the kill. They've got the arena done. Second on with this Lina. Got a DJ as well as the spear. The damage is there. They'll get the kill. The healing ward not enough. But now they're trying to chase FBZ. Troll as well as this Lich away from the fight. But Mars escapes.
Now it's Mikoto slipping up a little bit.
Yeah.
Blinking in very aggressively, thinking he has enough damage to kill Lina, which he did not at all. He still finishes BKB though.
Maybe feeling a little bit too lax, right? You know, you have to be on top of your game when Drew's falling behind. Now Drew's ahead, and he's like, I can do my own thing.
Yeah, but you really can't, you know? It's still a very tense game where Fnatic do have the tools to come back. Definitely. But Quap still finishes BKB, so he's going to be ready for the next fight.
Drew working on that basher. Once he gets that, the game becomes troublesome for a lot of heroes on Fnatic.
The Lina missed the stun on the Yults again. Like, we have seen it in game 1 already. He's missing quite a lot of those,
Yep.
The Phoenix actually didn't need to egg, but he was expecting to get stunned.
Bottom tier 2.
But you see how ineffective the Supernova was, right? Level 2 Supernova right next to the Lina.
There's nobody there to help him.
Yeah, but the Lina is just an egg destroyer.
Or that BKB will continue to be, depending on, you know, if somebody's in his face, maybe you get bashes coming out from Drew when he's got the basher.
Abyssal Blade can save your Hyde.
Yeah.
See that? I mean, I'm actually getting so good at that. I didn't even think about it.
Ooh, double damage over the back. So Spear is able to land. He doesn't have a way out of this one. They've landed rules on the Phoenix, but it's not going to matter. He'll take out Jabz again. This is again a pick off by the 2-3 tower. Onto the high ground they go, still working with the Aegis. Boom! Putting the heat on the Fnatic.
Don't think it will amount to anything really. Going high ground this early into the game is very scary. Just get the tier 2s, choke them out, you know, get the Abyssal Blade ready. Then you have your anti-BKB tool. Then you're ready, fight. Phoenix almost
used fake back.
Oh yeah, if they find a couple of pickups here.
This is my favorite play in Dota, whenever a team fake backs.
Yeah, and Fnatic is like, no, we're not going to push up bot lane at all.
Is under attack.
Actually, not at all.
Drew's like, oh.
And Drew's like, what? You guys not here? All right. I'll hit you high ground. Force them back, you know. Good.
Moon comes over, shows himself for a second.
Liv forced out as well. Moon going into the Boots of Travels, despite being heavily pressured. That might come back to bite him as well. A gold investment that might not amount to anything.
But also has the Daedalus.
Yeah, just damage.
I'd like to see the Daedalus.
Yeah, it's good, it's good. But still, he's very fragile. He doesn't have a defensive tool. Right. You don't buy the Shiva's guard, you're sitting at 12, 13 armor for the rest of the game, or the longest time at least. Troll can really kill it very easily.
Coming on to a wand in the backpack, full charges. Has that Yasha still.
I would like Boom to put on more pressure. I want them to see to get those tier 2 towers. They still have that Aegis. They're more than ready to take them. They're a little bit timid. They finished the BKB on the quad. They're ready to fight. I want to see them fight.
Yeah, he's just about to be reclaimed. There it is. Gets reclaimed. Meanwhile, Jug, Shard, Mjolnir, Scotty is the Q.
And Quap is also massive because he's getting 2k ahead of Lina suddenly. And Quap is an amazing late gamer.
Yeah.
And with the free inbuilt blink, The spell block at 25 that you most of the time get now. This talent rework. Lots of potential coming out of there.
And that Hex will be massive too.
Yeah. And they have Lich to help with the Omni Slash.
It will be Shadow Strike if he goes for that instead of the 25% spell life steal.
1700 gold until Abyssal Blade. I think they're probably just gonna farm that, play the game slow till then. Or maybe not. Smoke up by Fnatic. They want to make something happen here.
They might feel a little bit pressure to make something happen. Yule's in the air. Aether Remnant down. Not going to lock anybody up. Drew starts to retreat. Yule's from Phoenix, and now the Icarus dive away. Late theory early from Raven. We'll see if Drew want to go back in on this. They've got the Sinister Gaze as well as the Shadow Strike onto Masaros, who popped the BKB. Goes after Drew for a second as the Chakra right on top of the Troll. BKB from Moon pops the arena down around him. LSA doesn't land with the BKB being popped by Drew. Goes after DJ. Ogre in trouble, sacrificing his life, but will it be enough of a sacrifice to quench the thirst of the gods that are Boom at the moment?
You have to be careful. Your reinitiation could be pretty deadly. Crops there's BKB. I don't know what the Yules on the Timber was about from the Phoenix. Don't know why he Yules the Timber that was speared to the tree. Kind of counterproductive, but probably just a little misclick there. Drew's still working on his Abyssal Blade, 900 gold away from it. As soon as they have that, these BKBs won't matter nearly as much anymore.
Right.
Which Timbersaw also picked up a very early BKB. He doesn't want to do that. He's forced into it. But the Sunray really can mess up a Timber. So it's a good pickup for him. But it also means he won't really be able to scale very well from this point onwards.
And we saw some of that coming from the early game, where we recognized that Timber's game just was not and going as well as he would like.
That being said though, Fnatic stopped the bleeding. The gold has been sitting at 9-10k last 5 minutes.
Yeah, so far they've stopped the bleeding, but it's a wound still healing.
Yeah.
And one bump, it opens back up.
They're very fragile right now.
Yes.
All of them are purely itemizing for damage. If they get a good initiation on Boom, things can change. Timber playing very up. One spear could end his life.
And they have vision on him.
But of course, no troll. Still finishing up it.
Close.
Yep. One more camp.
Come back over to the Ancients. Back it up. Take it. Be ready to grab that Abyssal.
That is a huge upgrade. If they wait until the Jug gets immune.
Ooh, they'll find the Void Spirit.
Yep.
Have the silence. Kill off Jabz.
Easy spear.
And Yules now onto the Lina. Sunray with a Spirit Vessel.
How much damage?
Oh, Mikoto blinking
Shadow
forward. Shadow Strike in. Timber Chain across the Whirling Death. That hits on a Khezcute. And Mikoto, who commits the BKB. Oh, avoiding the Sonic Wave.
Is under attack.
No games this time.
Almost the kill.
He canceled the Sonic Wave twice, but it's an easier spell to dodge now because the windup is very long.
So long.
Yeah. Well done by Mundo. Sonic Wave on cooldown again. Haven't really seen it used yet in a team fight, honestly. It was always like to try to kill solo heroes,
Yeah.
but it hasn't really worked out so far yet for Mikoto.
No, not yet. And a pick off like the Lina could have led to being able to posture on Roche, get the next Aegis.
Paladin sword.
A good one to have.
Perfect for Troll.
Yep.
Amplifies his lifesteal with the ult, gives him lifesteal to begin with, because he doesn't have any. But I really think it's go time now for Boom. No need to give him any more space, breathing room. You're ready to fight. Bring it to them.
BZ on his toes, ready to jump. Blink on cooldown for a little bit though. The owner almost finished for the Jug, and I believe Lina getting close to that. Daedalus has the Crystallis, but here they come. Mars rules it. Now the Aether Remnant Laguna Blade blowing up FBZ. So now it's going the other way. Fnatic looking to defend Supernova, but that is just a block dag, an omelet.
And Roshan is up.
Fnatic.
No buybacks.
Dire's turret has been killed.
That's really bad for Boom. Giving up this Roche is not good.
The big problem. Mars did not BKB.
He might.
There's a lot of misplays coming out from Boom here.
Yeah, they're a
Radiant's
little
middle
slow
tower
on it
is under attack.
and losing the Mars immediately. just
Nice
shuts
play.
down their fight.
Yeah, he did not BKB despite jumping in. Very risky business there, gets punished for it. Now, Aegis on the Lina. Who is going for
Surprised
glass
on the
cannon?
Lina. Yeah, I think they can get on top of this Lina.
Yeah, Boom really needs to buckle down.
And that BKB for Lina is only 6 seconds. Like, that's so short. If they could get that BKB
Dire's
popped
top
early
tower
in these
is under
fights,
attack.
and then just try to retreat a little bit, go back in. Or
Or
even
Lina,
BKB Abyssal Blade on Lina now, Yules. But there's FBZ coming through with the spear. And they got the Abyssal to follow it up. Yules out with the jab. They have the arena, LSA, but BKB's been popped by FBZ. Can they get the kill on the Moon? Not enough damage just yet. Chakra Masaros, he's forward on this fight. Trying to Timbersaw away, but the Bass comes in. So that hurts Falcon in his tracks. BKB still working for him. Goes for the TP out. And will escape. Lina. That was close, but survives. However, that being said, Lina now 5-second BKB.
Yeah, I think it might have been worth to drop the BKB there for the troll, just to kill the Lina, because Fnatic was not ready for that fight.
No.
If Lina dies there, with BKB activated, she's dead.
Mine is
But now that
truly a
BKB's
blessed
5
life.
seconds. It's low. It's as low as it gets, and you've got things to follow up. You can go Abyssal, BKB runs out, Hex comes in for the Queen of Pain, you have those follow-ups. Fnatic, though, they're doing a good job. They have halted the bleeding, like you said a while ago, and they've continued to keep the wounds closed. They're working at just a 5k deficit now.
Yeah, there was 3 minutes ago was 10k.
Yeah, it's really starting to bounce back.
When is the aggression gonna come from Boom? They've had all these items for such a long time, they just can't find any openings, it feels like.
I wonder if they feel scared with no Aegis.
They shouldn't. They're still in the driver's seat. They have to make use of it. Just kill another priority target. You know, like this Juggernaut, Blink Hex maybe? Again,
Not even
too
going
timid.
for it. Yeah,
1800 health, he blows.
very
he blows
relaxed.
up. Yeah, he gets blown up easily.
That Axe for the Void Spirit could be big in these fights too.
Come on, Boom. Now's the time. I feel like I sound like some motivation coach. Come on, Boom, now's the time to fight. Do not be scared. You can do this. In all honesty though, that Juggernaut, if he gets hexed, he's just dead. They have no save on Raiden at all. You don't need to be timid. He's not scary right now. When he gets a Scotty, that's a different story.
Scanning.
And they're giving this Jug so much time to recover.
Yeah,
He's still sitting 5k behind the truck.
but still at a very respectable net worth now.
Yeah. Is it possible we see a shard for Queen of Pain? I've been wanting to see that.
The Sonic Boom, yeah?
Yeah.
I like it. It's a good nuke. Good silence also.
I want to see it in a pro game so bad.
I mean, it is a pretty value shard, honestly. Yeah, continuing to wait. Are they really just gonna wait the Aegis out? At that point, Juggernaut is gonna be very much stronger.
Yeah,
I really don't think they need to be scared.
I agree.
I'm sorry they keep repeating that, but it just feels like the last team fight scared them so much.
And then they've been timid since Roche went the way of Fnatic.
Maybe they're just misreading the situation they're in. It's possible too.
For sure. You know, maybe they don't have a full read on it. Don't feel comfortable without that full read. They'll go for this outpost. Moon up top, trying to take a tower. Has the Crystallis, 3,500 gold. And it's not just Jug that's going to feel stronger. It's Moon if you can't kill this Lina. With that Daedalus, it turns into a little bit like that Drow situation, where if you don't get on top, the damage is going to be out, and you're in trouble.
Now they TP all the people top, but of course Lina's just gonna run away. It looks very messy right now from the Boom side.
Unsure what they want to do.
Yeah. Jug. 60 Blade Fury DPS. Great talent together with the shard. A lot of added damage. Timbersaw now, almost Bloodstone. So much Spade farm.
Yeah, Timber, who really didn't have a game, is now 4k ahead of the Mars. Daedalus.
And they're just making up more and more ground, you know? Now they smoke up.
So they've got
200
the
gold though.
Satanic. Will smoke up. Aegis,
fired.
they're looking for the timings exactly, but perfect aim for Remnant. There's Blink as well as the arena. They've got the spear on the Void Spirit. They'll get the kill. Lina. Different 83 seconds without buyback. BKB's been popped by Masaros. Yule's onto the troll, but here comes the rest of the team. The BKB, it's long enough for the TP out.
Moonsoul killed the Lina. He is so fragile on Lina. 1800 health. Just blink on top of him. Hex, Scream, ult, dead.
Yeah, Mikoto doing a lot
no
of damage
buyback.
on the moon and still diving. We're looking at past that 2-3 for a second.
No buyback on the Lina. Without the Lina, they have no damage. Omni Slash jumped all onto the Mars with the Frost Shield. It tickled him. Did like 20
Yeah, it did
damage.
no damage to anybody.
Yeah, it did nothing. And now they have nothing to defend with. They have to be really careful. If they choose to defend, they can just jump them with the Abyssal Blade. They have no defensive tools at all right now.
Radiant's current
Drew waiting
has
for
been
the
killed.
siege creeps to come.
Yeah, hit it up.
Here they go. Bloodlust or not. Clip is out. We'll see if they can break
Radiant's bottom
through.
tower is under attack.
Mars.
Drew with the dive, and there it is on the Void Spirit. Abyssal Blade in. Hyde gets the kill. They got the arena down and around DJ.
No buyback at all.
Not a
Radiant's
victor in this
bottom
Coliseum.
tower
And boom.
Radiant's
They will
bottom
take the
barracks
melee
are under
racks
attack.
and the range racks. Bottom
bottom
is
barracks
open for
has fallen.
business.
Yep, and still 30 seconds. 5v3. Now gold back up to 9k. This is what we want to see, you know? The fight was so easy.
Is under attack.
Everybody's so timid. It's what we're questioning, right?
And if it didn't go this way,
Radiant's
we'd
middle
still be
tower
saying they were
has
just too
fallen.
timid the entire time.
Yeah.
But they find a way to get the bottom set of racks. They take it that tier 3, the look over.
Spear again.
Spear on the timber. One stone's not going to be enough. The Timbersaw grenade. Raven comes in. I don't know if he can help out. Timber's already dead. Got the 73 seconds. Blue just right clicking away. And now eating the cheese. Raven, though, just ran through. From the inside out. Moon. The sun's up. Moon's down.
Yep. Probably gonna be the GG fight here. No more buyback on Lina.
Has fallen.
Drew getting through the tier 3, going for the racks. They'll find the Void Spirit. They have the silence. Heals up into the air. Mikoto needs to blink away. But while that's happening, Drew, he got himself the melee racks mid. He'll finish off the range racks as well. 2 sets are gone, and Fnatic are fighting into this like it's their last stand. Void Spirit, the Astro, sets the dominance against towards the Abyssal Blade. They get the kill on the Jabz. Sonic Wave hits the Ogre. Just one tier 3 standing with a set of racks. But boom,
Absolutely commanding position
are
from here
in
on out.
such a position to finish this game up 18k. They just can't go for the mega creeps because the tier 2 still standing top. Roche up in 20 seconds. And this could be massive for Boom. Just take the Roche, finish the game, and upset Fnatic.
Yep, playing it very slowly here. Timeless Relic found for the Quap. One of the best items you can possibly find at this point. Increasing Hex duration, Orchid duration. Overall, just damage increase. Double damage. Bottled up by the Troll. Roshan up soon. Courier's in place already. Boom
And
playing a
there it
very
is.
solid game now. Roche up already. And that has
Aegis Cheese Refresher Shot.
Aegis Cheese Refresher. Who do you give the refresher to? Probably just the Quap. Quap double Hex on the Lina, can solo kill the Lina.
Have you seen the Shade Frost bounce around yet?
No, I don't think so. I would probably seen the spell, but not really bounce. Maybe they're gonna single
don't know.
target. Last smoke up from Fnatic here. Last ditch effort. They can win this fight, they
Mikoto
can win the game.
broke it and blinks back immediately.
And that's that.
But Fnatic, they're not moving back yet. They want to go.
Are
They
scattered.
really have to. They have to be super careful though. They can't initiate on a troll, he has Aegis.
FBZ, he's standing forward. Now they'll start to retreat. Aether Remnant on the stairs. Quad behind. Raven goes down. Sonic Wave is used. Supernova is up in the air and will explode. They go after DJ. They'll take out the Ogre. 3 heroes gone. Make it a 4th with
GG.
Masaros hitting the deck, and boom! Like I said, after game 2, here comes the boom. And they upset Fnatic, and they move towards the top of the table.
That is, this scrambles up the entire region a lot. You know what's cooking. Boom!
Yeah, seriously, boom.